You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened.
Peace, peace, and blessings. Today we have an episode, me, Henry, and guest host Shen Akuma, JML. Welcome, a great friend of ours and a great scholar. We have Carl, as we mainly respect him as Israel Doctrine. Today we're going to be talking about a topic. It's going to be controversial to some, but straight line, heavy hitting for most. We're going to be talking about LGBTQ plus in the hip hop industry, as this is not a new occurrence. It was there since the beginning. So, for further ado, let me open the mic to my co-host, and then we gonna get into the topic.
Yo, what's really good, world? You already know who it is. It's your boy Shinakama L. We about to get busy tonight, so I hope y'all are ready for a barn burner.
So, is your doctrine? How you doing? How you doing?
Peace,
Welcome.
long time, man. Glad to see you still doing good.
Yes, introduce yourself to the audience. So, because we got some new people who don't know who you is, and I want them to know for tonight. They will know what you stand about.
Okay, well, my name is Carl Albert Davis, thus Carl Albert Israel Doctrine, MCEO. If y'all know what that stands for, that's the MC, that's executive officer of a record label or whatever. I own an entertainment company. It's called Israel Doctrine Entertainment. I came to YouTube because I'm a businessman. Ever since I've been here, I've been trying to produce this business and get it to working and stuff in the hip hop industry. People didn't know it was a hip hop entertainment thing. They thought it was my name. They started calling me Israel Doctrine. I said, well, since I'm the face of Israel Doctrine, I'll be Israel Doctrine. And since I came on YouTube and stuff, I've been battling with the world through hip hop, through consciousness, through all this stuff. Before there was a conscious community, I was on a station just like this, dealing with it. It was conscious. We was talking conscious by the way of books. There was a sister by the name of Pam Osby. She interviewed me. We was talking. We was dealing with consciousness through the Bible, which is a written piece of work and everything. And then all of a sudden, over the years, I found out about the conscious community, got in it, was looking into to destroy it, couldn't destroy it because too many people are blind and caught up in BS to destroy their entertainment center. So that's me.
Okay. So, as me myself, I'm kind of as a journalist, a explorer, and just someone who go out there to find the truth or find what something stands for. And when I looked at hip hop from today's standpoint, I see that what we are giving now, what we are getting now, is just the product of something that been going on, and that is the agenda of the LGBTQ and other weird satanic things like we deal with entertainers like P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever he go by, Sean Combs. And you was talking to many people who really didn't listen. You was talking about an artist called African Bambaataa.
You asking a question?
Yes. That you.
You gotta put it in the form of a question, brother. So,
I'm sorry. That can you give us understanding on when you was talking about African Bambaataa? What was you telling the people about him?
okay, I want to pump the brakes. I want to start at the center of everything.
Yeah.
Malachi Z. York is the center of everything. He's the father of most people in the hip hop industry and everybody in the conscious community. And Malachi Z. York is a pedophile. He's locked up for it. He pled guilty to it. I spoke to a couple of his victims. That's where it all started from. Now I learned about all this stuff being in the conscious community because Sarah Soon said he debated polite. And Malachi Z. York had a book called Sodomy Misunderstood. Sodomy, sodomizing, and you have oral sodomy and you have anal and blah, blah, blah sodomy. So this is what I learned about everything we have here today, what we looking at and everything. I've been dealing with it and didn't even know I was dealing with it. Some guy told me, they said, Carl, don't mess with that because soon you start dealing with it, you're going to be dealing with it forever. And little did I know, I was dibbling and dabbling in it all along.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, like, my flaw is that I talk in like regular common communication in the neighborhood and stuff.
It's conversation, brother. Let it flow. Let it flow naturally.
Yeah, by letting it flow, like I mainly like wanted to deal like I don't really know anything about Dr. Malachi York because I never walked down that road in my life. When I heard about it, it was like it was too late. It was like a ghost movement for someone
he's an elder to, like I said, people in the hip hop industry, Jay-Z, Jazz Low, Hawaii Soki famous stuff. That's Malachi Z. York. So Jay-Z, $1 billion man now, right? So I mean,
yeah.
You done dealt with it all your life. You know more about it than most people. You just need to be told what it was you was looking at and dealing with. Because you done dealt with it. You've been in the conscious community, you've been around all the same things I've been around. Little did I know what I was dealing with. I was like, what the hell is this? Because in 96, I was a Tupac fan. Angie Martinez interviewed Tupac. They said Tupac was telling the world about Puffy and everything he was doing back then. I told people, I said, you know what? I was the biggest Tupac, one of the biggest Tupac fans you can find. And the more I've been dealing with this since like I said, just the black community, because it's been in the black community forever. And like I said, once you get to the conscious community, Sarah Soon said he put, sodomy misinterpret up, and you like, who the hell is this guy? What the hell? And then he was putting the sodomized pictures and the stuff up there. So it was like, what the? And then as years went on, you get to find out that Malachi Z. York got a son in hip hop. He's the manager of Big Papa, of the Queen Bee. He managed these guys. Matter of fact, he the one that Biggie got his name from, Big Papa, because he was doing what he was doing in the industry as Big Papa. How you doing, brother?
How you doing? So you're saying that right now he's a manager, a music manager.
Yeah, his name is York.
So so that's where Diddy was basically mentoring off of these guys. Then
What he was
that's
learning. He was learning what was going on in the societies, in the Masonic, in the Black Masonic hangouts and stuff, the Illuminati.
so Diddy basically became a host for the parties that his handlers were asking him to be able to produce these parties in order for them to basically find
Well,
victims.
give me a second to start in the beginning again, because a lot of people don't know. Hip hop starts from disco. Disco, Studio 54 and all that, they had the coke, they had everything. Ride the right horse and all that. This has been in the community, but it wasn't in hip hop. But hip hop is the baby of disco. And they mama was wild. Disco was wild as crazy. And they was picking up habits because they was battling over who can be the best back when hip hop started. And y'all know Russell Simmons was all in that snow and everything up there and everything. They're documented in the hip hop documentaries, but Russell was a wild boy, always been a wild boy. It's always been around from Russell to Bam to this one to that one to Malachi to everybody. Y'all know they used to swing back in the days. That's all they doing is swinging. Bring your wife over. I'm going to bring my wife over. You give me yours, I give you mine. Go into her, have sex with her and everything. And then I take them home with me. You take yours home with you. We meet up next week and do it again. That's all the Diddy parties is. You don't think Polite was swinging and doing the same parties in the conscious community? Why you think he had them on his arms? Them niggas in the conscious community just slept with them women and went through them women and stuff. He just doing some small time. You would call it pimping, but it ain't pimping because it's the Malachi Z. York thing. It's been all around you, man. It's been all around you. If you're from New York, you know. New Yorkers know that I know what I'm talking about. They know where hip hop started. They know everything about the get down.
Anybody from New York in the house? Tell us. So this is very profound, but I seen a lot because in my studies it led me to see that artists that we now, like a lot of people hold as legends, rap legends, idols, role models who really changed the culture.
Put up to get position. Jay-Z, Grammy, Beyonce, Grammy. They say even they children. Tupac, do Tupac got a Grammy? No, because he was fighting against the system, and he probably was a part of the system. But that's the thing with any system. There's people that believe in the system and doing what the system said, and then there's people in the system kicking against the system and trying to destroy it. That's why I said I went to the conscious community to destroy the conscious community. But they were so wicked and they all up in everybody anus and stuff over there that you can't destroy it.
Very understandable. Very understandable.
So these people will basically be the end result, what we're seeing today with the arrest of Diddy and these indictments. And
That's
I
child
also
play.
want to add into,
That's
I
child
also
play.
want to
They
just
in
add
the head.
into the
In
Epstein
the head.
Island, the
While we
Epstein.
talking over each other, but they're not getting ahead, people. That's child play with Diddy. That's why you don't hear him talking about Africa Bambaataa, and people have been covering that up and stuff. That's what the brother was talking about when I was talking about this. They was trying to kill me. They tried to lock me up in Cook County in Chicago and get the Black Panthers, Nation of Islam, and O Block people to kill me. The biographer that did the biography on hip hop, first gay family, the Zulu Nation. The woman tried to kill me. I've been going through a lot. I had a stroke and everything. It's a lot of stuff going on. But go ahead with your question. My bad, folks.
I was trying to just ask if all these things is also related to the Epstein Island and the Epstein list as well.
The white folks is the ones that taught the black folks how to do it. You got frat brothers and fraternity and frat brothers and all this stuff, sororities and stuff. They're Greeks. The Greeks learned their wickedness from the Africans. That's why all these people, Malachi Z. York is a comedic, polite comedic, Sonetta comedic, comedic. All these people comedic.
And including Africa Bambaataa. And
Yeah,
Africa Bambaataa represents Kemet in the actual hip hop community, for the people watching that they might not be involved in the conscious
because the Kemites
community.
still a
So
sexual
we can
master.
clarify that.
The Kemites are into sexual matter. They turn on your chakras by going up your anal. And when they go up your anal, it turn your chakras on. At least you think it turn your chakras on. But they need to go up your anal. If you want to be a comedic, you gotta let niggas go up your anal. I ain't letting nobody come by, go up my anal. Sign said exit, do not enter. But go ahead.
So something interesting hit my mind. So we have the Greek sorority and fraternity. We have Alpha Phi Alpha, which is a male fraternity, which have an Egyptian sphinx as their symbol. And opposite of the Alpha Phi Alpha, we have the Alpha Kappa Alpha, which today our
Well, I
president.
don't know nothing about the Greek, but I hear the Alpha Kappa Alpha stuff. Because you got Jabari, he's one. The guy that's been stalking me for 10 years, Khalil Amani, who is a government CI, been stalking me, still stalking me and stuff. He in a fraternity with Bill Clinton and stuff. That's how all this stuff worked. It's systems in place and been in place, and people pledge themselves into these systems, fraternities or whatever, and it goes down. In the South, Florida and all that stuff, man, they hazing cats, they doing everything. Cats being murdered, all kind of stuff to carry the system on. They gotta walk through the yard, do all that stuff. But that's why you got Stomp the Yard and all these videos and everything teaching people and illuminating them how to get into their system so they can get their freak on too.
Very interesting. Ooh.
Man,
So then would you say this is so then would you say in your personal opinion and experience that the presidential candidate Kamala Harris is involved and related into
yeah,
these type of
called
initiations and various parties?
what is the Mason sisters? What they call
Eastern Stars.
Eastern Stars. You don't think Kamala Eastern Star? No, man, Kamala get down with all that stuff. But that's why people run around and say she black. I'm a conservative. Most LGBTQIA plus. I was telling them they're gonna put that plus on the LGBTQ community soon. You know what the plus stands for? Pedophile and all the rest of the sick stuff. They added to it, and they didn't put letters to let you know that they was adding them to them. But the P starts with a P, pedophile, all that stuff, pederast, and all that stuff. And now they in there. But see, most people don't know that the LGBTQ community started with them. They were sisters and brothers. Because perversion loves perversion. What you sleeping with, man? I'm sleeping with dogs. What you sleeping with? I'm sleeping with the children. What you sleeping with? I'm on what they all of them sleeping with something they ain't supposed to sleep with. So they got it all in common. They just everybody don't commit the same sin. Come on now with the questions. I'm ready.
No, hey, I'm just saying that you just opening my eyes to things, like putting it in a perspective that waking me up to more things, because we voted. I voted for Obama. You feel?
I did too.
After Obama, I stopped voting Democrat.
I started dealing with general elections in Arkansas or in Chicago. I can't vote for the president. The Lord God of Israel will choose who the president is, or allow people to choose who the president. Not me, my vote. I don't vote for strangers anyway.
And
Israel knows he's African and he's white, so he was never really my people anyway.
So how do you feel about these pronouns like him, her, them, they?
It's confusion. I'm a fan of N.E.W.S.ROOM, and he say anything that causes confusion is a problem. Stop the confusion and you'll save the world, but you can't save the world with people out here causing people to be confused about things. That's why I got in the Bible. 96, listening to Tupac and different stuff, and then thinking about Purple Rain in 2000. I was like, oh, 2000 finna come. I better get mine ignorant, you know what, in this Bible, and learn how to fight against all these wicked people that you got to go up against. So I don't pledge my allegiance to nothing. I ain't no little kid in school no more, so I pledge allegiance. Nah, we ain't doing that. I don't give my allegiance to no one but the Lord God of Israel.
Like, I remember, like, I was young at the time because I never saw the video, but it got videos going around now that they actually talking about it, that like videos that made by Puff Daddy for Biggie Small had like transvestites in them videos.
I was watching them when they was playing. The Big Papa video, the woman that he at the club talked to, transvestite, they say. It looked like a woman at the time, still looked like a woman. And I've seen male women or women males, or however it go. But at the end of the day, it was like, huh? Then she popped up in that video and everything. So it's been going on. It ain't nothing new. Everybody in the industry know about these things. But you gotta let this stuff go on so you can make $1 million and be a billionaire. Don't nobody talk about Dr. Dre. Tupac talked about him. Don't nobody talk about Tupac talked about him and stuff. That's probably why at the same time Angie Martinez never put that interview out there, because he was telling you Puff was gay. Now people be wanting to try to say Puff was gay because when he was a young boy, he had a femininity about himself and not He wasn't a thug until he became bishop and everything and transformed himself into that.
Yeah, but personally, I would have to say that from what I've been doing my research on Tupac, I wouldn't even say that he had so-called with femininity, that it was more so that he himself had not been exposed to that life, like how I know a lot of
Well, he
people
was a young
before
boy.
they
What young
was
boy do
exposed
you
to the
know?
street life, they wasn't like that.
What young boy do you know thuggish and all this stuff that we see now? And they only that because in the music videos and stuff, they make them that. Back then, hell, I would say I was, you could call feminine stuff. I wasn't running around doing what I'm doing now when I was 16 to 17.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that too, who they said was feminine back in the day, and right, and then you fast forward today, and they're married to women. So
Well, they were saying
you know
Malcolm
what
was
I'm saying?
feminine. They said Khalid Muhammad was gay and all that. See, the thing is, the gay people want to take over the world, so they got to take your idols and make them gay. So I don't believe the whole thing. Like Whack 100 was calling Pac gay and stuff, but the statement was that Tupac was fucking White 100 wife and his ass was locked up in jail. So why wouldn't he hate him? Tupac fucked everybody woman in the industry, though you calling them gay. If he is gay, he fucked all the women, and I guess because the men were trying to fuck him and stuff. I don't know what was going on. But I mean, this is the stuff that's going on. It's perpetual. It ain't gonna stop.
So you're saying that people like, hold on, let me ask this question. This is very important for the people to catch reading in between the lines. So you're saying that people like Whack 100 who go around perpetrating and accusing people of being part of that community, that in itself is part of establishing the community itself as a prominent group in society.
Well, let me explain to you how all this is going from my research, my personal knowledge. DJ K Slay was a child trafficker. He used to get the boys, taking them Bambaataa so Bambaataa can sleep with them. Khalil the Money said this out of his own mouth. Then was trying to say, like, I'm ignorant, I don't understand the words that's coming out of his mouth. Now, DJ K Slay is the first person to say Bambaataa was out here doing what he was doing. He told Khalil the Money to write an article when he date raped the boy back in April the 1st, 2013. So he was a snitch ass nigga from New York City. His name is DJ K Slay or whatever his government name is. People be out here talking that shit. They ain't never brought that to me because they know I ain't Jaguar right, but I got a lot of things right because I had to go through a lot of stuff with these wicked people trying to kill me, threaten me. They even got people talking about they gonna come to Arkansas, my little small town, and do stuff. It's like, look, man, y'all cannot touch me. Y'all tried to kill me. Y'all caused me to have a stroke and all this other stuff, but y'all can't get to me. Y'all already seen your attempts to take my life, didn't manifest because the Lord God of Israel stopped everything you tried to do. The woman put a case on me saying I was stalking her. That's what everybody say. She put a case on me saying that I had interviews and stuff and she wanted all my data and everything. Then she lied and told them I was on the internet with machine guns and stuff threatening her life. That's what she told the Chicago. Well, that's what she told the Chicago police. She told the judge. The judge said, I can't do nothing about it. You tell the police. So the next trial I went to in Chicago from Arkansas, the police was sitting outside with a warrant ready to arrest me. They arrest me, didn't read me my Miranda rights. Then they let me go because I had to go to court and everything. And they threw it out because I had a witness to the fact that they arrested me and didn't read me my Miranda rights. So they threw that case out. And when they threw the case out, the chances of killing me now was slim. So the woman said, I can't kill him. I might as well throw my case out. And that's how I won with the help of the Lord God of Israel.
And that little boy you was talking about a bit, Africa Bambaataa that you was bringing out, wouldn't that be the other YouTube personality, Hassan Campbell?
Nah. It was a boy. He was under 18. Bambaataa date raped him back in 2000.
Yeah, that's what Hassan Campbell just won a case claiming that they was doing that to him too, but like you, he since he was exposing them, they were doing everything in their power to try to take him out
You don't know
and try
you don't
to
know questions,
put
brother.
dirt on his name.
I can if I can just explain it. All you gotta do is ask me a simple question, and I'll start running my jack. Hassan Campbell in the beginning said he was a victim, and he probably was a victim. I ain't never said he wasn't a victim. That's what all the BITCH people in the community start holding with. That's what Layla Wells, Khalil the Money, and all these other people start. Well, you trying to say, well, Khalil wasn't doing it at first because he was with me. And everybody started, and everybody was trying to say, he trying to say her son ain't a victim. No, what her son did, which confused the whole community, he came out saying he was a victim, but he had took a picture to murder the boy that Bambaataa date raped in 2013. Do that sound like a victim to you, or do that sound like a willing participant?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I have heard story that this person assigned Campbell when he spoke it as if he was speaking that he went back for more. Like they had a relationship. They had formed
I
a
don't know all
relationship.
about that. I know her son was a willing participant because
Yeah.
he
So
took a picture from Bambaataa to kill the boy that he date raped in 2013. Layla Wills did all that BS she did to me to keep that information out of these streets. They was trying to kill me because if they would have killed me, wouldn't be no video or no interview today. Y'all wouldn't get this from me because I'd be dead and gone. But that's what it is. Hassan Campbell rose to power because Troy Star Terrain gave him an award with his snitch network. Do you know what it is to get an award from this any nonprofit? Because the snitch network is a nonprofit. That nonprofit was used to award Hassan Campbell with being the best whatever in hip hop, because that's what everybody think he is, but he's a goddamn child murderer that took a picture, and you can't tell me he didn't kill the child because he said he killed the boy. He was going to kill the boy so the boy wouldn't come out here and spread his information. And have we heard the boy, anything about the boy? The only thing you know about the boy, you get it from me. And if that killed me, you wouldn't even get this.
we getting some breaking news. We getting it all tonight. If anybody have any questions or any comment, please hit the live feed. Tonight is the night for you to participate or just lose your chance in history. But we learning from hip hop the deep secrets.
Well, you listen to the hip hop preacher. That's what I am. I'm a hip hop preacher. I opened up a church. It's called the Israel of God, the Mixed Multitudes of Church. And it's a hip hop church. And we minister unto the people that's been hurt by this crazy stuff that they got going on in hip hop. Because young children need to know, victims need to know, and everything need help because these people have destroyed lives and stuff.
So because I could believe all this because of the simple fact that hip hop main principle today is based on these principles: drugs, sex.
Well, that's the thing that's going. Do you know DJ K Slay was pushing LGBTQ stuff? He had homosexual rappers up in this thing with Khalil the Money up in New York City. Don't nobody, y'all know nothing about that. And y'all probably in hip hop, y'all probably know a little something about K Slay, but nobody never knew that K Slay was pushing the LGBTQ community in the thing. Khalil brags about it now. Well, we did this and we did that, and Lil Mama and all these, well, not Lil Mama, but what's the little dyke stud dude girl? What's her name?
Gorilla? I don't know.
You got on the picture. Put the picture up.
Okay, let's put the picture up, everybody. Okay, here you go. Like Queen Latifah.
Put the picture up, man.
I am. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. Here you go. Boom, 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 boom.
Put a picture.
Right here.
Young M.A.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to see her to come up with the name. Because I don't deal with this stuff. I don't be wanting to know about who's gay in the industry and all of that. I don't want to know nothing about no gay stuff.
Okay.
But dealing with the community and like, see, I just left all that stuff alone. They hunting me now. They talking about I didn't flag their channels. Man, I ain't flagged your channels. I ain't did none of this. You trying to keep me in your conversation because you know I'm dealing with preterism now. And I'm dealing with these white folks and this and that. And y'all afraid that if I deal with these white folks too long, I might talk about what y'all doing in the black community. And then the white folks, just like they did with R. Kelly, will be over here being nosy. What's going on? And woo, woo, woo. And then y'all ass get locked up. I know you know. See? You niggas ain't.
Now let's go into another hip hop star who recently during the Diddy situation had come forward saying that he too was trying to expose it back in the day, and that's why they forced him out of the game. Mace, can you fill us in on what's going on with Mace?
That's who Pimp C was talking about. He was in Atlanta, supposed to have some dude in the car and stuff. Well, the No Limit Soldier guy told you what they was doing. They was dropping stuff in people drinks and effing them. Then they get them to come in the next day and they want them to sign a contract. They don't sign the contract. They show them look, this is what you was doing last night. That's why your butt was hurting, nigga. And if you don't do it, we're going to release this tape. And nobody want a tape of them getting F by another man released. And this is how you get your $1 million people. And you got billionaires because they need to make millionaires. And this, it's all a jig. The jig is up, though.
Wow.
Yeah. The hip-hop industry ain't nothing but a big ploy. And what it was made by white folks. It was made by white folks to, what's the word? To when you get people
dumb down to people.
When people come into your organization.
To infiltrate the organization?
Yeah, to infiltrate the black community. Satan is the god of music. Hip hop is what? It's music. And it's entertainment and everything else. The drugs and stuff that was making it to the inner city back in the day, they was giving it to the musicians. That's why.
Which speaking on that, they just released Big Leach, one of the biggest drug dealers in the history of America, who also is a big symbol in hip hop. considering the show
But
BMF that they came out with.
with Earth, Wind, and Fire them and stuff. Aren't them comedics? When did they have the pyramids and the Sphinx and all that stuff on them album covers? It started with them. They used to run drugs and I wouldn't say Earth, Wind, and Fire, but them old musicians and stuff, they was flooding drugs through the United States. People just don't know this stuff because
yes, and I could vouch for that. I had done my research and I've been seeing documentary on
yeah,
that the
time and
music.
all that. Man, ain't no telling what all them people was doing back in the day. You look at the Supremes, them and stuff, they was wearing the fashion that they was wearing up in Detroit on the street corners hoeing. And they was on the big screen and you was seeing it. They was amalgamating everything back then.
Oh, wow. As we see somebody from New York and they didn't even know none of this.
Yeah. That's why you'll get snatched up on the street because you don't know the culture that's going on in the underground. That's how young girls get snatched up because they don't know this stuff is going on. Once again, you need a ministry or someone to preach these things and teach these things to people.
So this also dealing with child trafficking.
Yes.
Because
I gotta go to the restroom. Play some music.
okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it more. So I was looking up a documentary and it was talking about in South America where the minister of immigration deal with trafficking, human trafficking, and with the drugs and stuff, another minister. So when someone speak of it, it be so high up, it do be a system. So we have here in America, even in the movies, we have people like in the movie Temptation, David Ruffin with his drug addiction. It shows a symbolism that now we actually seeing when they do the documentary of how the artists like Ray Charles, that drug had a profound impact.
It's been in the music industry. That's how they got drugs into the black communities. They sent them people over to Vietnam, got them on drugs. They come back to America. They need to get high because they hooked on drugs. Flood the country. Ronald Reagan, Reaganomics. That's why it's Barack Obama. It's Obamanomics now.
Oh, wow. So music, drugs, and sex all go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
And don't
Y'all hear that?
forget that we're also talking about murder for hire as well.
Well, it's the criminal
Oh,
underworld. It all goes together. In the criminal underworld, that's why you said, well, Jeffrey Epstein. But that's why I said, P. Diddy is nothing. Bambaataa is the godfather of hip hop. Don't nobody even talk about it, though. I had to stop talking about it because they want to murder me because they know, hey, this guy here. And once I stop talking about it, next thing I know, people flooding my channel, invading my space and everything, want to get all over in my business and stuff. They hate that I'm gone. My friend told me, man, you better entertain them folks that come to Arkansas. I'll kill you, boy. If you, Because you know, her son used to say it, I'm staying on the internet so they won't kill me. If you're not on the internet and visible and the world can't see you all the time, because if I pop up and miss one day, there are people out there on the internet that's gonna miss my show and they're gonna be like, what the hell call it? What happened to him? And I'm like, uh-oh, they went down there and killed that boy. Why? Because of the Africa Bambaataa, Malachi Z. York, and all that. Andre 3000 and all these people and all this stuff.
Because I want, okay, I'm gonna word this correctly. We've been seeing, like, looking at history, because there's nothing new under the sun. These ideas, these frame of thought is the destruction of nations. If we actually see, because in Germany before the set of World War II, they had a problem with these same outcomes, the same things we are living with now, the perversion, the decay of moral structure in the family, in the household, from the family household to the way we deal with each other, to the government itself.
When they went over there to get Hitler, they brought them people that was working for Hitler back over here to the United States and started running them experiments on American people. That's why Barack allowed for propaganda that happen right now. That's why they on YouTube running propaganda all the time.
The government in itself, in its form, and also from the people who are handlers and gatekeepers in the music industry, in the culture we are going to live through now. This is our reality. It's not something that hidden in plain sight. This is our reality now. It's in our face.
Yeah.
We sensitized to the point that, hey, we can't do nothing about it and let it be, or actually say, hey, I'm an individual and I could deal with me and make a change.
Say, you got to fight for your right to party, Beastie Boys, and then you got to fight the power. Chuck D and them, Public Enemy. I mean, people are cowards. They scared to fight the power. They want to be in a position of the power people. That's why you hear about Meek Mill and this and all these people. They go to these white parties. They go to the billionaire white folks stuff and everything. And them people play with their ass. Literally play with their ass.
Hey, I'm not trying to be racist or biased, but I witnessed a few friends, not my friend, but they was friends to each other, play them little games, them little, you know.
Yeah, I done lived amongst white people with money, and they tell jokes, they do everything different.
Yeah.
They slip something in your drink and go up in your butthole too.
Ooh. So I want to thank you on live, so everybody know that we appreciate you again for coming on the show and giving us your word of wisdom.
Well, it's just my life. I done lived through this shit, man. They literally tried to kill me, and I had to live through it. So that's all that's going on, man. It might be a game to a lot of people, but it's a reality to be because it's shit that I done lived through. I got a couple
And,
books, movies, and stuff to sell. If I wanted to put my story out there.
we thank you coming out here and just letting the people know that hey, when news come, because we never in the working service. When we come out with a show, it's not like for a little bit the shorts and stuff for entertainment purposes, but when we do a live, it's something that somebody could say, hey, this opened my eyes. You feel opened my eyes and made me realize things. And that's the main key. You feel we have a
Because I was
profound
going to the restroom and y'all was talking about that trafficking thing. See, you know how many truck drivers it is in the conscious community, and all of them has been a part of stuff that's been happening in the conscious community, and that's what's going on. They had this one truck driver by the name of Unseen Soldier. He got a little soldier, and then he got the star rim frame. He got that 6-pointed star, and I say because he in with them Jews, and man, he was coming. He said he was coming to Arkansas to deal with me, like he was coming to deal with me. But see, he didn't realize what type of man I was. That I don't run from nothing. So all I did is went and told the police, "Hey, if the nigga show up, when you pull up to the site, it's either gonna be me or him. He either gonna be to kill me, or I'm gonna be to kill him." But see, these truckers, they're trafficking. They got truck to traffic stuff, and it ain't just human bodies. Cause they got guns popping up in places they don't know how to get there, but they trafficking stuff on these trucks and stuff. I didn't dealt with a bunch of the truck drivers and everything in the conscious community. But yes, Atlanta, New York, and all that stuff that goes on the East Coast, just wild, man. That's why Puff went down to Atlanta. That's why Big Meech was down in Atlanta, and all them people was down there. And now Atlanta is one of the major hubs in the world, and the rappers and stuff, because you gotta get people in a position to be your slaves.
very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Yeah, it's vampires. Vampires can't come out at night and do stuff. So what they do, they get cattle. They get people that when they in the daytime when they sleep, they out in the world doing stuff because they can't do it. And then when they wake up, they chime into what they people been out there doing.
And creating zombies, you could say. Because the
Work,
people that they impact wind up impacting other people.
workers. That's what they call them in the movies and stuff. You calling them zombies. That's somebody that's dead. These people are fully alive doing things.
Full okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, yes, facts. They fully alive, they fully aware, they have the conscience to make their decision. They not dead. They not dead. So facts. Thank you for straightening that up.
Yeah.
Because
They'll
it's
pop up at your house. You thinking, oh, it's a zombie. It's gonna be looking like, nah, it's a live person. Fraternities, sororities, bases, what you call them, the sisters to the Masons. Can't
Eastern
think
Stars.
the stars, this all of them. And you got
Yeah,
some in your family. You might not know that they all of that, but you got them in your family because
so
it's in your family.
yeah, because I could say this. I'm a person who who help out in any type of job, mechanic, electrician. If they need a helper, hey, I'm there to help to learn different things. I'm there. So going inside a principal, a principal of this schoolhouse to fix her electricity and stuff, I seen that she was a Delta. They love elephants, that red color and elephants. And I seen a book, a Masonic Bible.
Yeah. People,
And I seen that with many people with high power, like teachers who was in sororities, having these Masonic Bibles.
yeah, but see, it's like a sisterhood and a brotherhood and stuff. So number one, you get the geeks that was outcasts in high school and stuff. Now they done walk the line and they done let you beat the shit out of them and do all the stuff that you can do to them. And now you know they your maggots. They gonna do what you gonna say. They do whatever you say because they done did it all the time they was pledging.
Yeah.
You told them to get there and you wash them under waters, you spanked them, you did everything. Some put their privacy in their mouth, all kind of stuff. And these people sit up there and let you do it. And you like, oh, I got me somebody that I can dog out and stuff. And they do this stuff because they know, depending on what fraternities and stuff they go into, you can possibly get a position in something. It's the same thing in the music industry. Some of these major producers, they are in fraternities, and they will let their fraternity brother get an intern in a thing before they let somebody else get it. So people know they got a brotherhood that they can get into places they couldn't get into just as the regular person. Man, it's just crazy. The devil got a crazy ass system, and people see, people don't realize the Illuminati thing when they start talking that and trying to sell that to people.
Yeah.
That they was illuminating you to their wickedness. So you will know exactly what they're doing, and you know how to get in where you fit in. That whole phrase and stuff, that come from them too. Get in where you fit in. And they like, you fit in over here, come on over here and get in here and start raping and doing all the stuff that we do.
And
You
the sad and the sad part is when you talk to like Catholic priests.
Catholic priests?
Yes.
You said Catholic priests.
I'm sorry for my pronunciation. So we did a study on this. It's like rituals. Like this is like ancient rituals that been going on for a long time.
Yeah, well, a lot of them people that do it up in them type of places, they think they getting the strength of a young boy by molesting them or doing something and everything. That's what they rituals and stuff about. It's like a sacrifice, but they don't kill them. That's for them to get their juvenation and their youth and all that. Like you see a young child, and you be like, that damn child been up all day and it's got plenty of energy. Well, they said, well, I'm gonna F it, and then I'm gonna get this energy, and then I'm gonna be up all the time and stuff. So craziness, man.
Oh wow. We taking y'all to places that normal YouTube channels don't talk about. We here. You
I
feel?
can talk about it all the time, so you can go to Israel
Yeah.
Doctrine. Israel Doctrine. I'm just plugging my channel.
Yes. We do have. I made sure when I did the description of this live show, you can find his channel in the description. We do have a link for the first time. People who don't know anything about Israel Doctrine, you can find out all his information when you click the link, and you will see his profile, see his other channel, his Facebook, his you also got what they call two videos or something. There you go, right there. In a link, everyone.
Check
In
out
the
the
live
call
feed.
Israel Doctrine more than the new Israel Doctrine because the Carl Albert Israel Doctrine, I'm trying to get this monetized. The new Israel Doctrine been monetized forever.
Yes. You can find a link also in the live feed. Appreciate you again. About to end the show, and I hope future shows we could get you on. It's always a pleasure to have you on.
Well, as you know, I'm gonna be the realest in the room. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell the truth about what's going on, how I feel about it. I don't bite my tongue. I try not to be disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah. I got home training. My mama taught me something, though she didn't.
Okay.
Well, you know, that's old school talk. People don't talk like that no more.
Facts,
Home training. A lot of people ain't got it because their mom and dad ain't training them at home.
Okay. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, for watching the show. We're going to end here, and I hope to catch y'all another time in the newsroom. Never in the working service. If you coming for Facebook, come on down to the YouTube. If you're coming from TikTok, come on down, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we see you next time.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened.